Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. We're here. We talk about wrestling.
Charlotte beat me. I put you in a neck brace before. I have no problem doing it again.
You haven't seen it, honey?
Oh, bitch! No, the fuck no!
So much balls. There's too much balls on that rash. Too many red balls. Look at all these balls. Look at this.
Damn! Oh, Jesus! We are witnessing child abuse on TV, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Now, watch your mouth when you talking to me, ho. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You don't get nothing. You either earn it or you don't. You pasty bitch. That ain't how this works. Uh-oh, hit it with a zigzag. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I'm fucks with it. We sick of your shit.
Hey, girl, hey. Life, relationships, pop culture.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. And he'll be looking at me. He will be looking at me and he will go to sleep. He will go to sleep. Look at me in my face. I'm talking to you.
We talk about it all, baby. So, y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Because it's showtime. And that's on the ancestors, baby. Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a good day. We got some new news that we have to talk about when it comes to wrestling, and then I'll get to the rest of the stuff with all the pop culture and everything. But we got to get to it. We got to talk about it. So let me upload the pictures that I need to have said conversation. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me get that one so I can get that one up. Okay. So I hope everybody had a good day today. My day was okay. Thank you for asking. Young boy Jay, hello. Brandy is here. Brandy was number one, baby. She was the first one. So shout out to Brandy. Hiram is here. And then I got a few stragglers, okay, who don't like to comment. And that's cool. I love y'all anyway. Because I understand sometimes I just want to watch on the low. I don't need to be in the comments. Like, let me live my best life. Let me do that. That's all right. I'm gonna let y'all live y'all best life. That's what I do. Okay. Anywhoosies. I have to upload this one picture to get it started. So just give me 1 second. Hello, Sasha. Hi. So I want to make sure I put the picture in there right. So I'm gonna go mute for a second, and I'm going to put my intro up one more time just so I can get everything fixed, and then I'll be back. Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. We're here. We talk about wrestling.
Charlotte beat me. I put you in a neck brace before. I have no problem doing it again.
You haven't seen it, honey?
Oh, bitch! No, the fuck no!
So much balls. There's too much balls on that rash. Too many red balls. Look at all these balls. Look at this.
Damn! Oh, Jesus! We are witnessing child abuse on TV, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Now, watch your mouth when you talking to me, ho. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You don't get nothing. You either earn it or you don't. You pasty bitch. That ain't how this works. Uh-oh. Hit it with a zigzag. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I'm fucked with. We sick of your shit.
Hey, girl, hey. Life, relationships, pop culture.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. And he'll be...
All right, so I got it up. Sorry, I had to go back and fix it. Okay, so we got some news this morning, this afternoon, about SummerSlam. Now, I done went over SummerSlam so many goddamn times. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to show y'all the pictures. Y'all can see who going to wrestle, and then that's what's going to be the end of that, okay? But it seems that Riddle has a brachial plexus injury. Now, y'all probably don't know what that means because I didn't know what that meant either. And I was real confused to read it. So I was like, what is that, child? So I had to go to the Googler and was like, we better Google this. Okay. And basically, it's a nerve issue. Okay. It literally is his nerves. So it says the brachial plexus is a network of nerves that provides movement and feeling to the shoulder, arm, and hand. Okay, so the issue is his nerves. Those nerve endings are in his neck, and they go down to his shoulder, arm, and hand. Okay, so that's what's going on with Riddle, and he's supposed to be out. He is not supposed to be cleared to wrestle for SummerSlam, and he most definitely is not going to be back for just a little bit. Now, apparently, they have rescheduled their match from SummerSlam to Clash. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Oh, shit, I took it off. So they rescheduled their match from SummerSlam to Clash at the Castle, okay? So what we saw on Twitter earlier, though, that kind of, piqued my interest just a tad bit was this, okay? Seth Rollins put this up. What's wrong with you? What do you do?
No, I think he throw the ball away.
Okay. What piqued my interest a little bit was that Seth Rollins was on Twitter, and this tweet is still up. And he said, for anyone who purchased a ticket to SummerSlam hoping to see me in action, I apologize. I did everything I could the last 6 months to earn my spot on this show, but some things are out of my control. Thank you for always singing my song. They'll hear you someday. So the response from Triple H was, I hear you. So, of course, everybody is in their feelings trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Now, I was on Twitter and I saw a bunch of people speculating as to who could show up at SummerSlam and blow SummerSlam out the water. Johnny Gargano was a name they were throwing around. Bray Wyatt was a name they were throwing around. It was a plethora of names being thrown around as to who could show up in that place or in their spot, or to just do something drastic, because that whole match has been scrapped. So there's a time slot that is empty for that match that they have to fill with something, and it needs to be something substantial that is either equal to or better than Riddle versus Seth Rollins right now. And they have got a lot of work to do. But this leads me to believe that something massive is going to happen at SummerSlam. I just don't know what it's going to be. So hopefully we'll get to see something crazy on Saturday, and it'll be really, really fun to watch. And I'll come back here and we can talk about it and just have the greatest time just relishing in SummerSlam's glory, I guess you could say. But yes, it was a mess. I was like, wow, wow, that's a lot. So if you're not sure of what's going down with SummerSlam and you're just now coming in, hold on, y'all, because I need to put up my thing to tell everybody that I'm live right now. Okay, here we go. Anyway, all right. So let's go over YouTube. Let's go over SummerSlam one more time for everybody who don't remember. You got Brock Lesnar going up against Roman for the championship. This is a last man standing match. You have Ronda, and Liv. This is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You've got Becky and Bianca. This is for the Raw Women's Championship. You have the Undisputed Tag Team titles. And of course, this is the Street Profits versus the Usos. And a special guest for that is going to be Jeff Jarrett. He's going to be their referee for whatever reason. I generally don't know. Anyway, Theory is supposed to go up against Bobby Lashley for the U.S. Championship. Paul and Miz are going to go at it. The Mysterios and Jesus, I can't even get it out. The Mysterios and Judgment Day will have a no disqualification tag team match. And you have Pat McAfee going up against Baron Corbin. And this is all going to happen on Saturday, which I believe the kickoff show starts at 6 or 7. I want to say it starts off at 7, but the main show starts off at 8 p.m. 5 Pacific or 7 p.m. Central. So there you have it. Also, Heat Wave is coming in 3 weeks for NXT, and Mandy Rose is already set to go up against Zoe Starks at Heat Wave, and Brian Breaker is already set to go up against JD McDonough at Heat Wave as well. They're going to make it official next week. All right, so I got all the wrestling out the way. Unless y'all got questions y'all want to ask me. Everybody seems relatively quiet today. If y'all don't have no questions to ask, I will move on to the relationship stuff. I'll give y'all a few minutes to come up with your questions if you got questions. If not, we'll go into the relationship stuff and into the pop culture stuff, because there is some stuff we do need to talk about. So I give y'all 30 seconds. No questions? Everybody's good? Okie dokie. We're moving on. There's not really much to go on with wrestling at this point, so we can't keep talking about it forever. But Tiff, what advice would you give a girl struggling with self-love? That's a heavy question, babe. That you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, and that it's a constant battle for everybody. Sometimes confidence is a falsehood that is always put out outwardly by a lot of people, including myself. Sometimes you just put on your bravest face that you can and you fake it till you make it, because breaking down and being sad doesn't help anybody, and it for sure as hell don't help you. Self-love is something that you have to instill in yourself every single day, whether it be in affirmations, in prayer, or whatever you have to do. But you have to learn every single day to love yourself more and more and more. I would do the most basic shit to do it. Like if I were you, which I am because I struggle with self-love too, you get up and do things that make you happy. If you wearing makeup and you look in the mirror and you see a pretty person when you put your makeup on, put on makeup every single day. Make a conscious decision to do that. If getting dressed and wearing clothes makes you feel good, do that. If playing the video game or talking to your significant other or being around your family makes you feel good and you enjoy that time, then do that. The more that you start to do things that you really love or things that cater to you specifically, you'll start to see yourself in a different light. Take care of yourself every single day. You take time to make time for yourself. So every day you get up, you got to go to work or you go to school. When you come home, you set aside some hours for yourself. If it's nothing but you getting in the shower, coming out, putting on lotion and doing your skincare routine for your face. If it's nothing but you spending time in the bathtub once a week, there are things you have to do for yourself so you feel good about yourself. For me, it's always been like making myself look pretty. So if I do my hair and I do my makeup and I see myself that way, then I tend to feel different. I vibe different and I have a different attitude about life because I see myself differently. If you got the money, take yourself out on a date. Go to the movies and go out to eat and enjoy your time by yourself. And you don't have to sit at no table, sit at the bar and get you a drink and get you some food, watch TV and enjoy that time with yourself. Get you some books. I know that sounds really old school and cliche, but start reading books. Books that'll help you understand how to expand on your self confidence so that you're not alone in trying to figure this out. You can't figure everything out on your own and you need help. And it's okay to ask for help. If you can't afford a therapist, sometimes them self-help books work. They help bring you to a place where you can find yourself again. And you can get yourself to the point where you feel like, okay, now I know what to do. There's a bunch of books that I can tell you that you can get. As a matter of fact, Sasha, all you have to do is send me your Instagram and I'll send you a list of books. I'll send you one of those free Audible books that you can get. You won't have to pay for it up front. You get Audible for 30 days and you get a free book if you've never had Audible before. And I'll tell you the book that I listened to that I loved, or I'll give you a list of books and you can listen to them. If you're not avid on reading, listening to a book is a good way to kind of get yourself together, especially if you got a busy life, you got something you got to do and you can't really sit down to look at a book. When you're in the car, you can listen to your book. When you are at the grocery store shopping, you can listen to your book instead of standing in line listening to other people's conversations, which I love doing. I like being nosy. I be in the grocery store and you hear somebody on the phone and they be talking about some mess, honey. You be like, oh, now she's sleeping with her cousin. I be like, babe, you in that shit? You be like, get out of people's business. Hey, they in the damn store, they loud. So I'm just saying. You could do it's all kind of ways to do it. It's not a one job. It's not like a quick fix to this. It takes time. And even in your 30s and in your 40s, you're still trying to figure it out because that's life. So one, don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a break. And number two, you give yourself all the love you need to every single day. You make a conscious decision to tell yourself, I am pretty, I am worth it, and somebody is going to love me, including me. Every single day, you make sure you tell yourself that. And you do something every day to make yourself happy and make you feel good, whether it be your own little spa day or your own little manicure, whatever it is, you do something that makes you happy. I hope that helps. So I felt like I was preaching. I hope it helps. Hello, Aaliyah. I've always had a problem with being confident and okay. I will text you on Instagram. It's not an uncommon thing. It happens to all of us. And it's not any easier with social media being the way that it is, and with, everybody touting the girls like the Erica Menas, and, like the Ambers, and you got these Instagram models who look like they was built by Ford and shit, got goddamn fix a flat in their ass and using up here, and all the niggas is lusting after them, but then they claim they don't want no builder bitches. That's what they say. But then they sitting on Instagram whacking into this bitch with her coochie hanging out and using up there like, well, that's amazing. Like, it's not an easy task to be a woman in these days, in these hard times. It is not easy. So just give yourself a bit of a break and just breathe. Just take a second to take a breath and try to relax. And just understand that we all have our own personal beauty. Everybody does. Even those that you don't seem to think are pretty, somebody views them as beautiful. It happens. So, you have to start putting validation in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to start putting more stock in you and understand that you are enough for no matter who comes along. And not even that, just for yourself. You are enough for yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. But I would really, really want you to start reading. I encourage reading for a lot of people because sometimes looking on the internet, it just doesn't help. And you need to be able to connect to something. And in a book can be a place of solace and a place of peace, especially when somebody understands what you're going through. So, anybody else got any questions? Because I'm going to start talking about some crazy shit. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be mess and tea. Okay? Read thoroughly and practice media literacy. It's such a mess. Hi, Rico. Reading it's about to be a Leah. We finna get into it in a minute. I always encourage people to read because it's a pastime that most people don't do. And we so you're so ready to get the information right now, right now, right now, that you don't understand that if you take your time to read it and get through it, there's a satisfaction that comes at the end of actually fully reading something. I used to read books all the time when I was a kid. Reading was what I did. It'd be hot outside. I would not be outside playing games doing shit. I'd be in the house reading books. Like, I loved going on adventures through a book. I get to go on an entire adventure onto a whole nother world and live through somebody else's eyes in a book. When you reading like self-help books, they really help you to see life through a different perspective. And sometimes that's what you need because in our day and age, especially for people of color, it's not easy to see something in a different light because all we get is the same light. And sometimes that same light is dim or we getting it through a peephole and we can't really see past our own faces. We can't see past that struggle. Sometimes just walking your way through that and getting through all that muck and dirt and finding a way to be able to push through and actually see something different. You'd be surprised what you can learn. Is it worse than the pastor choking the devil out of a person? I don't know. I didn't read any of them today. I didn't read any of the Six Brown Chick stuff today. Hi, Donnie. Yeah, baby, you on Central Time. You on Central Time, babe. All right. So, anybody else got any more questions before I go to the Six Brown Chicks questions, or are we good? Hello, Rico. All right, we seem to be good. If not, I'll answer your question after I finish reading these off. Oh, wait. Hi, Kayla. I was like, damn, she early? No, baby. You you're on a different time zone, baby. I love to read, Tiff, and everyone can learn something new every day. Exactly. I like reading a lot of stuff. I mean, if you want, you can read erotica. They have that. That if that's your bag, you can. They have it in the LGBTQ plus community as well. They have it for the heteros, as Rico likes to call us. They they have adventure thrillers, psychological thrillers, anything you can think of. It comes in book form, and most TV shows are derived from books. Okay, so I love reading. Book reading is has always been my favorite pastime. It's my first love. Hi, Quan. He said I got more liquor. That's a mess. Oh, I tried those Simplies. Where the Simplies at, babe? They've been up there this whole time. Oh my god! So what are they called? This what are they called? Let me see one. They got the Simply Spiked Lemonade. Which one you gave me? The blueberry one? It was right there. Hell. Okay, so the Simply Spiked Lemonade is really good. Let me see if I can turn my camera on. Y'all don't talk about my damn bonnet. Don't talk about my damn bonnet. Rude. Anyway, listen. They got the Simply Spiked Lemonade, and it's in watermelon, right? Listen, I don't really like the lemonade kind. I mean the watermelon kind, but I do like the blueberry one is cute, but you gotta mix that with something because it's got a little bitter edge. But I do like the lemonade one. The lemonade one I killed. These are good. I just wish they came in different flavors. I just wish they came in different flavors. I wish it came in not orange. I wish it came in the cranberry juice that they sell, that raspberry. Don't they sell raspberry lemonade? I think so. Right? I wish it came in a raspberry lemonade, the raspberry lemonade and the cranberry juice that they sell. I wish they had it in that. Because if they had it in that, then I would be okay. But this right here ain't bad. I haven't tried the watermelon one. I come to find that most watermelon type drinks are nasty. And I just be like, ew. But I'll try it. Let me see. Hold on. It's spilling on me. I need something to get that off. Oh, my towel. Thank you. First thing I was right there. I don't think they got strawberry, Jalen. I really don't. Oh, let me spill a little bit. Okay. All right, so look. I got the watermelon. I got my cup. Okay, we're going to try it. It's clear when it come out. It don't really have no color. Ugh. Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't like it. It dry. It tastes like watermelon with liquor in it. That's liquor. That's liquor. It ain't bad though. It ain't bad. That's the best watermelon anything I've tasted ever. This ain't bad, but I still prefer the lemonade one over this. It still got that bitterness at the back of your throat when you drink it. But this liquor, baby, it's only got 5% juice in here. Now what the hell else in here? Because it say it's 5% juice and 5% alcohol. But it's 12 fluid ounces in here. Well, what the rest of it? Water? Mm-hmm. I don't like that. Y'all ain't telling me what's in here. I'm disappointed, but I'm going to drink it because I don't open it. You know what that'd be good with, Jared? Some KoolAid. Some of that pink lemonade KoolAid. We could make a punch out of it. Because it ain't as strong as Four Loko. You know what I'm saying? Four Loco used to be tearing niggas up.
Goddamn formula.
Hell yeah, because that shit was 95% proof.
Getting fucked up.
And they would not buy shit else. Bitches was buying Four Loco like it was the end of the world, Hattie. Have you tried? I don't know how to say that. How I say that? Hold on, let me go to Google. She'll tell me because I don't know what that means. And I ain't trying to, y'all already be trying to make me sound stupid when I be messing up. Hold on. Pronunciation, because I'm not finna do it. Oh, Mikolada. Is that how you say it? Oh, Mikolada. Oh, the A is long. Mikolada. All right. Now, what that is? Michelada is a Mexican drink made with beer, lime juice, sauces, spices, and chili peppers. This sound like a motherfucking Bloody Mary. Michelada? I ain't never heard of that, but it sounds like a Bloody Mary from the description on the Googler. Google say that it's a Mexican drink with beer, lime, assorted sauces, spices, and chili peppers. It is served in a chilled, salt-rimmed glass with numerous variations of this beverage throughout Mexico. They got scrimps and goddamn hot dogs and shit on the rim of the glass. This damn Bloody Mary, bitch. I don't like Bloody Marys, so I probably would not drink a Michelada. I probably wouldn't drink that. Am I buying a cute child? I've been trying to get some of them really cute bonnets or get my own bonnet made with my face on it. I've been trying to do that. I wanted to go through AliExpress or go to what's his face to get it because they got some cute stuff. Aren't Bloody Marys just tomato juice with alcohol? Yeah, see, okay, so the Michelada is different because the Bloody Marys is, I think it's tequila based. I need somebody in here who know they cocktails because I don't. It's vodka based. The Michelada is beer based, so it's a cheap version of like a it's a cheap version of of like a Bloody Mary because they do have this. It has beer in it, and it also has tomato juice, lime juice, Worcestershire, teriyaki, soy sauce, and hot sauce. And a Bloody Mary is the same fucking thing. They have vodka, tomato juice, other spices and flavorings, Worcestershire, hot sauce, garlic, herbs, and horseradish, celery, olives, pickled vegetables, salt, lemon juice, lime juice, and celery salt. Like it's the same thing. They just mixing it around. Went down for the count, ass bonnets to the merch line. Oh, bitch. Rico came up with a fire ass idea for some merchandise. And if I can get in touch with my graphic designer, I'ma see if he can do it because it's so dope. I'm gonna have to keep Rico down some for that because that was a fire ass idea and we can't just leave him hanging. Okay. All right, so let's get to the 6 brown cheeks and then we can just shoot the shit after we get this out the way. All right, now we got 6 questions and one of them got got 2 updates. Child, let's get into this mess. Question 1 says, together for 5 months, her ex died a few months before we met. Sometimes she asks to be alone to mourn him. I went to her house anyway to cheer her up and call her with her other man. This is your fault. You can't come uninvited. She ghosted me. I love her. Um, listen, sir. I'm assuming this is sir. I sometimes you can't be sure. I say, listen, this is a lesson to anybody who looking at this. You can't force somebody to love you. It's very clear that she doesn't want to be with you, babe. And she wants to keep you on the side and have this dude on the side. And quite honestly, if that's not about your bag and you're not about that life, then just let her ass go. There ain't no reason you talking about you love her. It doesn't matter. She does not love you, sir, ma'am, them. She does not love you. Okay. So at this point, the question is, how much do you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, then you would walk away. If not, then your ass is just gonna be stuck in an endless loop of bullshit. No, it is not your fault. That's a stupid bitch moment. She trying to turn the table and make it your fault. Tell me how that's your fault. You are her. You are her spouse. You are her significant other. Y'all might not be married, but y'all supposed to be together. There's no reason why you can't show up to her house and make her feel better because of the circumstances that she said she was trying to be alone, but she was trying to be alone with another nigga. That's what was happening. Okay. Now, if it's that serious, she could have just been real and told you, I don't want to be in no serious relationship right now. Okay. I just want to be with you on some days and kick it with you, and I kick it with him on the other days. But let me tell you something. Y'all got to be careful out here in these streets, because it's not only motherfucking gonorrhea and anything else you can get out here in these streets. Monkeypox is on the rise and motherfuckers is not ready. Okay, you got to quarantine for a month if you get monkeypox. Did you know that? You got to quarantine for a month if you get monkeypox. So y'all be out here spreading the love and going and getting all this ass and digging. Every time you turn around, you gonna fuck around and get your ass fucked up out here in these streets. Be careful. Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to have fun and live your best life, but shit, not for the sake of no monkeypox. And from what I saw, some of the videos that I have seen of people who have contracted the disease, it is not a pleasant experience. It is painful, and it is hard to get fucking vaccines in Texas. People had to leave a state to go get a vaccine for monkeypox. Now, that don't make no damn sense. Now, when I get ready to go get my booster, because I'm going to get my COVID booster, bitch. When I go get mine, I'm going to ask them, do I need to get the vaccine for monkeypox? Because they say you can get it from respiratory droplets, just from being too close to somebody who has it. I'm like, that sounds like COVID. I'm not trying to. And the monkeypox don't just happen on your legs or your arms. It go around your mouth. This white man got it around his mouth. Which leads me to another question, and it's probably going to be inappropriate, wrong, and out of line. So I'm going to warn y'all right now. Maybe I should say it out loud.
Well, text it to me, because I want to know.
Okay. Hold on, baby. Okay. I had to text it to Gerard first and test it to make sure it's all right. He gonna get it. It's bad. It's bad.
If you do, that's hilarious.
I just want to know. I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to know.
No,
babe. I'm not trying to be mean, for real. I just want to know. Like, hold on, let me take this question off. Dead ass. I just want to know.
Oh, that is fucking funny.
Kenny said, know your status. I'm getting my booster in August before I go back to work with these snot rockets. You better do something, because that's where the most of the damn ground zero is for COVID, them little kids. Because you know little motherfuckers don't wash their damn hands. Monkeypox is like chickenpox or smallpox. I got my booster. So if you touch someone who has it or something that they've touched, then you can contract it. I got mine in June. It would be my third booster. Listen. There was a video of this gym bro with monkeypox who went to the gym showing clear symptoms of monkeypox, and anything he touched or sweat on is infected. That's not cool. Like, he should be in jail for that shit. Ooh, I got a GTA lobby to my cell phone. I'm on Xbox if y'all want to join. Girl, I ain't played GTA in years.
There's a rumor going around that GTA 6.
Yes, and they got a female protagonist on there you can pick. You can pick the female or the male, and she gonna be Latino. I was like, how come she can't be black? I saw it. I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, I would tell y'all what I thought. I would say it because I'm not trying to be mean. But it's around his mouth. It was around the dude's mouth. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. Please don't take it as I'm being insensitive. Okay. But it was around his mouth and it was right below his lips. Right? And I'm just like, did he eat ass and get it? Like, or he must have kissed somebody who had it on their lips, you know. But it wasn't on his lips, it was underneath, like Jared. It was underneath here. Like he rubbed his face somewhere that had the virus. I know the lesions can come anywhere on the body, right? I'm well aware of that. I'm just saying, like, did he eat ass and get it? I'm not trying to be insensitive. I really am not. But because it's being branded as a gay STD, straight people who have it don't get tested for it. See, that's bullshit. It's not a gay STD. It's just being reported more by gay males. But straight people get the shit too. Okay, let's just keep it real. I just wanted to know. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be insensitive. I really wasn't. And gym bros who get it, especially the toxic masculinity ones, are especially not going to get tested. 98% of the male of the with monkeypox are male, and majority are white males. No other race has a percentage behind it. That's only because they haven't been reporting it. But I've seen some black people who've had the disease. It's been all over the news and everything. It's just not as high as numbers as the white male population is. It doesn't mean that, you know, nobody else has it. It just means their numbers aren't as high, which could mean that a lot of people are carriers and don't know it, or they are not reporting it and they actually do have it. Okay, and there are some children who have contracted monkeypox because their parents or somebody else gave it to somebody else and they got it. It just passes through like that. I don't know. The real said the facts. I said the same thing when I seen that picture. Right? Because I mean, it sound bad when I say it out loud. It sound real bad, but I just couldn't help but ask. I'm like, now when I read that stat a couple days ago, I have to read up on it to see if there were any new numbers. I've also read it's a hit by the gay bi people just by a disproportionate number. I think the word was that's why it's being pushed as the gay STD. And when the children start contracting it, then the groomer accusations are really going to come down on gay people. It's not a gay disease. What I think is happening is that they're reporting it. They're going to the hospital. They're going to the doctor. So those cases are being documented. Whereas somebody who may have it and don't know what it is or is trying to ignore it as if it isn't monkeypox, they're not reporting it. So it's the same thing that was happening with HIV back in the 80s, I think it was, where they branded it. But Dr. Fauci, the US doctor, he's trying to shut that shit down. I saw the articles where he basically was just like, listen, you can't brand this as a gay gene as if only gay people can get it, because that's not true. Anybody can get the disease. If you're talking about the guy who I think you're talking about, his Twitter is nothing but him sucking and fucking. It's being reported by more by in gay and bi men because they're more likely to go and get tested for it, especially when it's a physical symptom. Especially if you're having sex on a constant basis, the way that a lot of people may live in and outside of the community. If you're having sex more often than not, you would get tested regularly. Just because you're having a lot of sex with a lot of people, you should be tested. So they may be the males who get tested regularly for any other sexually transmitted disease, and they find something that they can't identify or don't know what it is. They go in for the test and they realize that it's monkeypox. So it's not ideal. Okay. I don't know what his Twitter looked like, but I know it's a white man in his 30s and he's got these massive sores on his chin. And I was just like, it can't be like it sounds really bad. So I'm gonna go to my next six brown chicks question because it sounds really, really bad. And I don't want to be mean or I don't want to sound like I'm coming off disrespectful, especially to somebody's plight. All I know is wear your damn mask, wear gloves, carry fucking sanitizer wipes and hand sanitizer, and back the fuck up 10 feet, damn it. Damn, Kitty. Oh my boy, so much animosity. Okay, let's go to the next question. Family day at the zoo with the grandkids. Husband goes to get to the men's room. 20 minutes later, he emerges in handcuffs. He offers sex to an undercover cop in a stall. My Baptist husband admits that he cruises and has been cruising for men for 15 years. Family day at the zoo with the grandkids. My husband goes to the men's room. 20 minutes later, he emerges in handcuffs. He offered an undercover cop sex in the stall. My Baptist husband of 22 years admits that he cruises and has been cruising for men for 15 plus years. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do some damn math, okay? Girl, that means for 7 years he been sleeping with dudes behind your back. Child, the only advice you need to know is where you can get the number to a good attorney and how y'all can split y'all assets down the middle so you can go out and cruise for the dudes that you want to. You got me messed up. Child, if he want to be able to be free and be able to have sex with me on his own, that's fine. But you don't do that while you married. You don't do that to anybody. That's just wrong. Ugh. The advice is get your ass out of there. That's the advice. What the fuck? That lady said he cruises for men. Jesus. Have mercy, Father.
7 o'clock.
Now he said it's some desperate housewives shit.
It's drop top.
Okay, because I saw a tweet where someone said a man on the plane had monkeypox sores all over his legs and arms and was wearing shorts and short sleeves. I can't. You supposed to quarantine when you got monkeypox for a month. You're not supposed to go nowhere because you're highly contagious. Motherfuckers is wrong. They gonna shut us down again.
Ah, shit.
Of course it's Baptist. Hey,
Run.
I'm a Baptist too. Well, I'm Baptist missionary. That's different. It's an actual denomination before y'all start saying some nasty shit. Shoot. Now it's some desperate housewives shit. At the zoo? Yes, Hiram was at the zoo. It was at the zoo, baby. Damn, Pawpaw. KB said Pawpaw out here tripping. That's funny as hell. Girl, that's a mess. Anyway, I'm not even surprised, but that's almost as bad as the pastor. It's the word cruises, child. Do Baptists believe in divorce? Yes. They're not Jehovah's Witnesses and they're not Catholic. Baptist people will get a divorce. Hell, I think Protestant when you think Baptist. They will get a divorce, baby. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. No, that means he was faithful for 7 years and cheating for 15. Okay, my bad. Speaking of marriage, sideboard, did you start the game? No. No, I did. I never got up to get the controller. My lazy ass went late right back down. Yeah, crushing is gay slang for going out, or cruising is gay slang for going out and looking for men in public to hook up with. In public? Wow.
Oh shit.
Oh, God. All right, let's go to question number 3. It says we hid our relationship for a year. I got pregnant. His wife left. We moved out of state. He got a new job and started cheating with his ex-wife. She's moving to our town because he got her a job here. He told me she's staying with us until she finds a place to stay. What the fuck do I do? Accept your roommate. Hey, teammate. That's all you can do. What you thought? What you thought? You thought because you had pulled him away and y'all was pregnant and you got this whole little family that you stole from her, that everything was gonna be okay? Because karma's a bitch, baby. And she comes with receipts. And your little ass is getting exactly what you deserve. So make the bed in the guest bedroom for your sister wife and let her sleep downstairs. You might as well just let her stay in the house for the rest of her time that she's there. You'll have a live-in babysitter for your baby. Y'all should be polyamorous. You brought this on yourself, sis. You brought this on yourself. You've been sleeping with a man for a year and got pregnant. And then his wife left him because you got pregnant. So you thought everything was cool. Y'all moved out of state. You got him a new job. And then what he do? He starts sleeping with his wife again. Now she moving to the town because he probably done promised her he want to be with her. And she gonna move in your house just to fuck with you. You getting exactly what you deserve, boo-boo. The only advice you need to get is what color you want her room to be. You gonna leave it white or you gonna paint it a nice pretty color for her? You gonna get her some new bed sheets? I'm pretty sure she like that 300 bed count. That 300 thread count, she like that. Get her that. And make sure she get a nice bed with a good headboard. You don't want to hear that headboard busting up against the wall at night. That's not cute. Okay? That's not cute. And make sure you stock good food because just like your little ass got pregnant, it seems like your man real fertile. He might end up getting his girlfriend, his girlfriend wife pregnant. Okay? Just get your room prepared for your sister wife because she's coming. She's coming, girl. Okay? She's coming. He said, or maybe explore polyamory. Okay? Eat her box and show her how, see how either of you like it. You better do something. Karma bite you in the ass for this, as it should. Y'all better start a weekly sleeping arrangement schedule with like the polygamists do. That shit don't work either. Y'all ever seen Sister Wives? I think he done lost 2 wives. Trying to get a new one. Close your legs to married men, Nene boy, period. For real, I guess shame on you, boo. Right. Because if you ask me, they all need the color prison brick for them rooms. I can't. Let's go to question 4. My late mom left her house to my sis and I. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sis lives here with her kids. My man fought his wife and needed money for bail. I put up our house as collateral. He skipped town. I begged him to return, but he won't. I may lose the house and I really miss him. Advice.
gonna say nothing.
Do you hear what I read?
I heard what you read.
Girl, fuck you. Okay? Because no. Absolutely the fuck not. Because let me tell you why. You gonna put a house up that you don't even fully own. That was you and your sister's house. Her kids live in that house. And you gonna put your house up for a nigga you not even really with. This not even your man, this somebody else's. And the nigga fought his own wife. And you sit up here talking about I love him and I miss him. Never mind the fact that you might be on the street because this nigga will not come back home so you can at least get your house back. You done bailed him out of jail and he done bounced town, won't even figure out a way to get you the money back, and you talking about you love him? I hope your sister beat your ass. That's what I hope. I hope she beat the hell out you. Because you got me fucked up.
God, what the hell?
That made me mad as hell, girl. You a raggedy bitch. I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. Fuck out of here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Did I put question 5 in here? Oh, shit. I missed question 5. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get question 5, y'all.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you when I get on. Now Julio made me Scorpio, and I might hit your phone up with that bye. Listen my da. Listen that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these kisses and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug, toxic. If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I once did. The heartbreak change me, baby, but look at where I ended up. I'm okay already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring.
Okay. Question number 5. Child. We're going to double back to question number 4 because there is an update to question number 4 and it's all types of mess. Question number 5. Sex and food are good. Got cable, central air. She lets me focus on making my music, and I'm doing that. I feel like she's making an investment in us when this is just a pit stop for me. How to continue to live in comfort while I distance myself from her. I play, not stay. Somebody need to take a bottle and bust you upside your head with it. And that was not a threat because I don't know this lame ass nigga. So I ain't gonna be threatening him with nothing. I'm just saying somebody should do it. You a lame. You a lame. You lazy. And you ain't no man. It's so odd to me that straight men always think that just because you have a penis and you know how to have sex, that somehow makes you into a man. You're not a man. You're a little bitch. Nah, I ain't give it to him. And you definitely need to get your shit together. If you think like this, what makes you think that when you pop off, you gonna be good? I got one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I tell mom. You don't want to be with her. Why are you wasting her time? You sleep?
Yeah.
You wasting her time, bro. You wasting her time and energy when you could just be honest and just tell her, I just want to be your roommate. Then this what you do. You get a fucking job and you pay rent. Stop messing with her. Because you fucking her up emotionally. But that's okay because a bitch gonna come along that's gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be doing right. You're gonna have all your shit together. And she gonna take you for everything you got. And you know why? Because you ain't do right by this woman. That's all right. I put a spell on you. And now you're dead. You're going down, sucker. Because you don't do people like that. You don't do people like that. Number 6. This one is a motherfucking doozy. But let me get to some of these comments. Rico says, sir, twash, garbage. Garbage. This one's too personal for me. She should cook you some breakfast. I prefer grits. Right? Let's play some grit ball. Can't be stupid. And of course, some bitch ass dude who making music that suck. Music that suck. Some mumbling ass SoundCloud rapper. Facts. It's the facts for me though. He ain't gonna sell one record, period. Not now. She need to do the period blood and the spaghetti sauce voodoo. Oh no. No. My old man got a new glued on wig and was acting up. He flirted on TikTok, changed his status to single on Facebook. No sex. Each night I sprayed acetone on his wig while he slept. His wig fell off at work. So he refused to go back. We broke. He's sad and still no sex. Help.
That is wow.
You spray acetone on his wig. Why? Because he was feeling himself too much, girl. You ain't even tell him. That nigga wig fell off at work. Now this one got an update. It say, she said she put black castor oil and nail polish remover in the spray bottle and spritzed it on top of the wig as he slept. The acetone loosened the bonding glue. It took 2 weeks for his wig to fall off. She sent screenshots of their combos. This happened because nobody believed that it really happened. Wow. Since you really sabotage homeboy like that, that's messed up. That is messed up. First of all, you deserve each other. Because you ain't had to sabotage that man like that. Now, he out here fucking up. Girl, just confront him and tell him to chill out before you take his wig from him. And do it while he awake. Don't slowly spray the shit on there so it eat through his wig and he don't know what's coming off. You embarrassed him. You emasculated him. And now you still not even getting what you want. Girl, you done took that man's soul from him. All because you was mad when you could have just told him how you felt. Now, if he disregarded how you felt and was like, girl, you're going to have to deal with it because I'm fine, then that's when you fuck up his wig. Okay? And then you don't have no qualms about it. Go buy you one of them roses. Or go get you one of them licking toys that they got. Go get one of them. And you'll be fine, okay? The wig fell off at work, Rico, at his job. It fell off at his job. But that's crazy. He listed his Facebook status as single and didn't have sex with her. If she all she had to do was talk to him. If she was mad about him doing that, she should have told him. Now, if she told him that and he kept doing the shit anyway and he cheated on her, I don't feel bad for him. I really don't. But I'm surprised that she still wanted to sleep with him. It never dawned on her that he not sleeping with her. He must be sleeping with somebody else.
Right.
Child, y'all deserve each other at this point. But let me get to...
Petty as fuck.
Right. Let me get to the update for question number 4. Now, question number 4 was talking about the girl with her late mom left her at her house with her sister. And her sister lived in a house with her with the 4 kids. Her man fought his wife and needed the money for bail. She put up the house for collateral and he left town. Mind you, he left town with his wife. I didn't see that part. But girl, you got me fucked up. She left town with her husband and the girlfriend begged him to return, but he won't. She said she might lose her house and she really miss him. This what the update say. Okay. Hold on. Rico said, if a man did that to me, I would let my frustrations be known too. Yeah, okay. Maybe she missed smacking that bald head while he tore up her body. Go to hell, Rico. It says the mother's intent was to leave the property to her daughters, but the deed was in one sister's name only, the older sister who is seeking advice. Oh, so it was only in her name. She did not seek the younger sister's permission to put the house up as collateral. She says she was emotional and wanted to get her man out of jail. The younger sister does not know that there is a lien on the house from the bail bond. The advice seeker sent a photo of the paperwork. This really happened. He's really gone, and they are about to be homeless because based on the screenshots and texts, he wrote, miss you too, but I'm not going back to jail. Girl, you about to lose your house over a nigga who don't love you. All I can say is, you about to lose your house. You about to lose your house. Get this dance. You about to lose your... I'm sorry. But you about to lose it, boo. And I feel bad for you. Somewhat.
Oh, shit.
I feel more bad for your sister because you done left her in the middle of nowhere with nothing. And now she got to start all over because of you. And your shenanigans. And it's your fault. Because it could have been easily rectified by, you know what, leaving your man to his own devices. Because he didn't give a shit about you, nor do he care about anybody else. And his wife don't care about you. She don't even care about herself. Because why would you go back with a nigga who was whooping your ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They don't give a shit. They living the high life while you over here thinking about your house being repossessed. Well, the bank taking your house because you done put it up for collateral for his bail. I don't know how much his bail was, but your ass better get some stripper shoes and a bikini and go to them one night only strip clubs where you can strip and make a couple $1,000 and try to pay that shit off before they take your house from you. You're gonna have to shake some ass for your sister and your nieces and nephews because you done stole their home from them over a nigga. Dumbass. That's just stupid. He said, no dick is bomb enough. If y'all ever see me that dickmatized, then slap me. Finna be on the street. Child. So this pink sauce lady, the pink sauce lady Oh, the pink sauce lady. Let me get that Stephanie McMahon slap. Wow. Do some P Valley. You better do some P Valley shit. Shake your ass for some money, honey. Well, let me see if this is the right video.
Hello. Oh, hi.
Okay. So this is the pink sauce video. I tried to upload to TikTok, but TikTok wouldn't let me. But y'all, look at this lady.
Talking about FDA approved. What do you mean FDA approved?
Let me choose my words very wisely. People of Earth. People of Earth. A la Doja Cat. Are y'all okay? I mean, really, truly, and honestly, are you all right? Because something about this, it just made me think common sense would have told you this was not a smart thing to do. Let's just get off of the little ignorant heifer that's selling this damn pink sauce, okay? Let's just get to the people who bought it. Why? Because it was pretty? People in your comments, you gotta try the pink sauce. You gotta try the pink sauce. Bitch, no the fuck I don't. Okay, because I'm not trying to die. Okay? Some of y'all crazy. I can't explain it no other way other than you done lost your damn mind. You done let TikTok likes and goddamn views just decide your life. Some of y'all will die for likes and views. That's a damn shame. Now, some of y'all done ate this sauce and y'all in the hospital somewhere. All for the hype and the glory, right? Can't be for nothing else. That don't make no damn sense to me. It really don't. This child don't even know what the F and FDA stands for. And y'all eating something that she done made. It's a mess. Get it together, people of ER. Get it together. Y'all got to come out that little cocoon we've been in for the last 2 years. You got to come out of it. Okay, COVID ain't gone, but we at least allowed to come out the house. Y'all got to get it together. I don't know what you need. Better Help got motherfucking ads all over TikTok. And take it. Get you some therapy. Because it is a mess. Y'all gonna fuck around and die over some likes and views. Heifer selling sauce and don't know what the damn F and FDA stands for. Girl, I'm just trying to figure out who else you done killed. Who else you done poisoned. All this damn food you out here cooking, you claim you're a caterer and chef, and you don't know the legalities of your profession, bitch. I don't know what else to say. I'm disappointed. Especially in my people. Damn. It had to be us, didn't it? Damn. Child. TikTok took it down because they said I was bullying. I said I was bullying and harassment.
Bullying who?
The pink sauce lady.
Oh, so it's our fault she's stupid.
Baby, I don't know. But they said I was bullying and harassing.
Okay.
So they took it down.
All right.
I said I'm gonna post it somewhere else.
Dumbass.
I don't get it. And everybody that was buying it, she had no refrigeration in them boxes. Mind you, it's been well over 80 degrees for the last 2 fucking weeks.
And even if it haven't been, the postal system so jacked up, you never gonna get that shit for about 3 weeks anyway.
Okay.
Once you seen that bloated ass bottle, you ain't supposed to be eating that shit.
Fuck around and get botulism trying to eat some goddamn pink sauce. Nobody want that shit anyway. Just make you some regular old ranch. Y'all want a ranch recipe? Okay, here you go. Look. All you need is equal parts mayo, sour cream, and buttermilk. You need dill, parsley. You can use whatever other herbs you want. Thyme, tarragon, whatever. But dill and parsley are the two main components in ranch. The dill is what make ranch taste like ranch. You need garlic, you need salt, you need pepper, you need lemon juice. That's it. Use buttermilk or milk to thin it out. Use the mayo or sour cream to make it thick like a dipping sauce. Fresh dill is always better. Fresh dill is always better than dry dill, but dry dill will work. If you want more of a garlic-based sauce, take out the dill, add more garlic. It's not hard to do your own shit. Like, you can put food coloring in the fucking sauce if it need to be pink, bitch. I don't want no dragon food on my chicken. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no glaze. Give me some sweet and sour. I'd rather eat that.
She really didn't know what to ask her.
No. These are out of sale medical grade products. Why do I need to know what the F and FDA stands for? I don't know who some of y'all are that got this bitch cooking y'all food, but y'all need to get tested. For real.
Robert does not have to hold anyone hostage. Women come at him because of his status and who he is. You know, you have thousands of women that come at him. Why does he have to hold a few hostage anywhere?
Can you really sit here and say that your brother has not been with underage girls?
Okay, I can say he may have been with younger women, but as far as underage girls, you know, and I stress girls, underage girls, who has seen that?
Well, it was proven in court that he married the singer Aaliyah when she was 15 years old.
I don't know that he married Aaliyah. I don't know that.
Yeah, we won't discuss
I'm not going to
that.
discuss that.
What about the countless victims who came forward and said, R. Kelly abused me when I was underage, R. Kelly physically abused me, R. Kelly held me against my will and did repulsive things to me?
I believe a lot of the alleged victims are bitter.
You weren't there in that house.
Yeah, but
when
what
all
about
these
the ones that were there?
Crimes were being committed.
What about the ones that were there? Well, why weren't the witnesses called? The people that said, okay, whenever they were asked to write statements, why weren't they ever called back? What about the people that actually said, no, I've never seen that?
A lot of people may say you're delusional.
Well, that's them. That a lot of people that's saying I'm delusional, they haven't been where we are. They haven't spoken to him.
But can you acknowledge the victims?
I'm not going to acknowledge something that I don't have the proof of. If there's a victim, I will acknowledge. But from what I've seen in court and from what I've studied and from what I've read, the only victim I've seen that's been stolen from, lied on, is Robert. No one's talking about the money that was being extorted from Robert. No one's talking about what was stolen from him. No one's talking about the businesses that were in his name. No one's talking about the bank accounts that were in his name. No one's talking about any of the millions of dollars that was ciphered from him. No one's talking about that because he's supposed to be the monster, and he's not a monster. He's not a pedophile. He was just taken advantage of.
The judge in the New York trial said in court.
Now, look. She said she taught middle school. She said that she taught middle school, not died inside. No, she did not. She ain't say that shit, Aaliyah. Please tell me that she did not say that. So deep in her delusions that she drowning. Is this the sister that had him performing sexual acts on her or another one? Ooh. You know, KB, I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you one thing. When I was a teenager, matter of fact, when I was a kid in the 90s, the rumor was R. Kelly married Aaliyah when he was 23 and she was 15. We all knew this. We all knew this, and this was well before Aaliyah had died. But this was a well-kept rumor because nobody went and got the marriage certificate to prove it.
Yeah.
Nobody went to get the marriage certificate because nobody thought that he would do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, time went by. I'm in high school. And I think we was in 10th grade when the sex tape came out.
Nice girl, we were freshmen.
Because I had Miss what's her name? Eighth period.
Miss you, yeah, it was 9th grade. I was in there with you.
That had to be 10th grade.
9th grade. It was me, you, Garrett, Deontay, Charles. I mean, me, you, Deontay, Garrett, and Chaz.
Yeah, and what's her name was in there?
That was Earth Space Science. That was 9th grade.
It was not Earth Space Science.
Not Earth Space Science. Shit. But that was 9th grade.
We didn't have Earth Space Science till we got to Miss Amy.
Yeah.
And even then, Chaz wasn't in there because Chaz had left.
Yeah, Chaz had left. But Chaz was there our freshman year.
Yeah, he was there. Punk ass Negro. He was there. Anyway. She's giving anti-vaxxer energy based off my own research. Fuck out of here. I can't. She did that live. She said she taught middle school and was talking to the people in the live like her kids. And she don't know what the F in FDA stands for. You know what? The weight of that hat on her head is causing her to be exhausted and delirious. Lord help her, Jesus. Listen, I think we were in 9th grade when the sex tape dropped. Chocolate Factory came out after that. To this day, it's still one of R. Kelly's dopest albums. I'm not even going to front, okay? That album went triple platinum. After that, he won this case. I saw the sex tape. And I can't tell that girl was 14. I'm not making excuses for him at all in any way, shape, or form. But from what I've learned between this documentary and the people who've been around him that enabled him, he goes after girls who specifically look like they do not belong. Girls, and I mean that term very, very loosely. He goes after younger girls who he knows shouldn't be there. Somebody that be in the corner, somebody that's underdeveloped, somebody who is easily manipulated, easily molded. He goes after them. The older women, he would keep locked up. He had a madam taking care of them, and they would have to ask him to go to the bathroom. It was just like a harem of women in his house. It's unfortunate because R. Kelly is just one of the great musical geniuses that we had. And for him to be out here doing this is so disappointing and so disheartening. And you can't even, I try to separate it from his music, but I haven't listened to R. Kelly's music in a very long time because it hurts too much to listen to it. But if that's the case, that should be the same way you should feel about actors, producers, and everything else. Now, if we're going to go there and say, oh, I'm not listening to R. Kelly's music no more, then you can't listen, you can't watch nothing that the Weinstein Company produced. Nothing. And the Weinstein Company produced just about all of some of the best movies we've seen throughout the 90s and the early 2000s and in the 2010s. Most of those movies were done between the Weinstein Company, Lionsgate, and a couple others. MGM Grand, you know, the old school big movie lots. But the Weinstein Company was producing a lot of films. Some of your favorites. And I know some of y'all ain't stop watching the movies. I'm not saying you have to choose to stop listening to R. Kelly's music, or you should or shouldn't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying It's very easy to cut off and write off somebody else when you don't really care for what they provide. But it's not the same when you care about something that, or something you watch, something that you love, or there's a film that you love, and somebody who's done some horrible things is the one who produced it. Like, case in point, the director of The Mummy used to touch people too. He used to sexual harass people too. That's why he didn't direct the third one. And that's why the third one was moved from Egypt to China. That's why it was like that, because he wasn't attached to it, and they didn't want him attached to it because he had allegations against him for sexual harassment and sexual assault. You see what I'm saying? So that lady crazy though. You got to be out of your mind to sit up there and say that you don't believe it. R. Kelly has been talking to that crazy ass girl and her crazy ass parents that have been running around talking about they've been looking for her and they wanted to find her. And she had been able to get in touch with them the whole time and was talking to them the whole time, but she refused to leave because she was with him and she was in love with him, and they got transcripts of them talking to each other. Like, this girl was young when she met him and she young now. You know? Damn. It's just, it's a mess. It's a whole mess, and it could be so much better if people would just let him go to jail and serve his time and just keep your mouth shut about shit you don't know nothing about. Because, girl, it's very clear that you're trying to defend him, but you're not doing a very good job at it. And at this point, he's been convicted. This is not like, it's not a situation of, is it true? It's true. The sex tape is one of the biggest pieces of proof. He done slept with a girl who's underage. We know that he slept with her. And he did not deny it, but he claims that he didn't know how old she was. Now you got two other women who say they started dating him when they were between the ages of 16 and 19, which means we know that he continuously goes after women or young girls who are underage. So stop trying to make it seem like the world is going after R. Kelly. R. Kelly did this to himself. Right. They didn't take advantage of him. They're not talking about the extortion. How can they extort him if he didn't do anything wrong? How can you extort somebody? What you extorting them with? Hello, somebody. How they gonna extort him if he ain't do nothing? If there's no proof that he was doing what they say he doing, how can they extort the man? What are they extorting him with? My friend tried the pink sauce. Now he laid up in the hospital. Well, botulism probably got poison. In any voice, you done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind back, you call me. I don't want no calls. I want no phone call, bitch. I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out how they extort them without nothing to hold over them. They gotta have something to be able to extort him with, right? And do I put some of the blame on the parents? Yes, I do, because all of them knew about Aaliyah. We all knew, all of us, every single one of us. We knew about it or you heard about it. So you should have been very cautious about sending your kid anywhere near him. Okay? It's just a whole lot of child. Let me go. I got one more thing to show y'all. It's a little life lesson. Okay, now Nicki Minaj posted something on her Twitter, and they reposted it on the I think it was on the Shade Room or on the Neighborhood Talk. Either way, I'm gonna post it here so y'all can see the full video. Heard on.
High school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you, dickhead? Damn, bro, what happened, dog? You was the man in high school. Now look at you, all fucked up in the game, drawn. Yeah, remember you used to flex on me in high school? Remember? Because I used to wear them baggy ass clothes and all that. Now look at you. Look at me. You mean? Look at you now. Huh? You just school. You ain't gonna say shit. It's cool. You can smoke your tree. You can smoke your tree. All right, dickhead.
What about?
What? I'm not shaking your hand. Look at you, dog. Tighten the fuck up, bro. Tighten the fuck up, bro. Real shit. Tighten the fuck up. Look at you, dog. You drawn. Like that as butters, man. You drawn, dog. Tighten the fuck up.
Now, I understand that bullies can cause you a lot of anxiety. They are constantly something that is going to that always destroys people early on in life and makes them subconscious and gives them a lot of things they question because of the bullies. Okay, but here's where you fucked up. In life, there are things that are put on us and given to us on purpose. There are certain crosses we have to bear. It may seem like it's a lot. It may seem like, why is this on me? Why is it not on somebody else? It's your cross to bear, baby. Everybody has one. Everybody has one. This man bullied you in high school, was talking about your clothes, was talking about your life. And it looked like you done held on to that your entire adulthood just so you could pull up next to him in the street, see him sitting on the curb, and then publicly humiliate him. And not to mention humiliate him on the internet for your own personal gain. So you can make yourself feel better because you still feel like that little boy in high school who was a chump. The reason why you feel that way is because you are a chump. You are. You are a chump. You are a pussy ass nigga. Let me tell you why. This man on the street, hard up. People usually hurt people when they hurt. More than likely, you was an easy target. So he can release whatever was going on with him. It sounds fucked up, and it is fucked up. But hear me out. Now that you done got yourself together or done got yourself to a certain status that you claim you live in the life of, you find out that this man is now on the dumps. And instead of having empathy and compassion, you decide to publicly humiliate him and bully him. And it looks even worse now because you're a grown-ass man bullying a homeless man. Now, if he was crazy and stabbed your motherfucking ass to death, you'll be on the news because you're too much of an asshole to just either leave it like you see it or have some empathy. But you can't do that because you still hurting. Y'all gotta let this shit go. We all was bullied in high school. Bullying is not right and never will be, but it does teach you one thing. The world is cold. And not everybody's gonna like you. But you can do two things. You can either lay down and continue to take the stabbings, or you can get up and fight. I don't know how many of y'all still in college, going to middle school, high school, or whatever. I'm not telling you to go to school and fight every day, but don't let nobody be all up in your face, causing you havoc, treating you like shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let people destroy you like that. And I know it's hard to stay strong all the time because you go home and you have to ask yourself, why am I the one? What did I do? I've never done anything to anybody. And you're right. More than likely, you are 100% right. But just know that trouble don't last always. And them days of reprieve that you get, the way I see it, if I had a kid and the school wasn't doing nothing about my kid being bullied, and it was relentless to the point where it was online, it was during school hours, my son or my daughter coming home and they can't get no peace. They feel like the world is against them because every time they go to school, everybody is going after them and attacking them. Then I pull my kid out. I pull my kid out. I would send them either to a different school or I would send them to an online school where they can have some peace. And then I would put them in programs, in after school programs, so they can still have social skills or develop social skills, but in a healthier environment. Now, if your parents don't have the money to pull you out of school, they got a lot of free online schools too. Your parents don't have the money to pull you out of school and you have to endure. You got to find a way to cope. You got to find a way to escape, a healthy way to escape. But don't let nobody treat you like shit. Somebody walk up to you and snatch your books out your hand, push their ass back like, bitch, don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me, bruh. I tell you what you can do, though. If your mama blessed enough and your daddy blessed enough to be able to at least get you clean clothes, a bar of soap, some water, okay, and you can wash yourself every day and wear clean clothes every day, that's all you need to do. Keep yourself clean, wear deodorant. If you can't get deodorant, keep a rag and some soap in your book bag and go to school. And every time you get you ring that bell and you can go to the bathroom, go in the bathroom and wash under your arms. Or keep some baby wipes if you can afford that. Something. And keep yourself clean. As long as you keep yourself clean, there's nothing nobody can say to you. Because motherfuckers is running around here talking about you don't wear Jordans and you ain't got this and you ain't got shit. You know how much fucking Jordans cost? What the fuck is that?
Big ass hand.
Jared, why I got more than 5 fingers? What is it? Oh my God. Sir, you one bad investment for being right where he at. The fuck, okay. Okay. He one paycheck away. Okay. Shit, we all one paycheck away.
Right.
This is how all these crypto bros and NFT dudes gonna end up. Man, that video just reminded me that even though the bullying through my childhood really hurt me, me bullying someone when they're down on their luck doesn't make me better than them. And you are 100% right, darling. Because you ain't gonna never be blessed doing nothing like that. That don't get you nowhere. That doesn't make you feel good, and it doesn't do anything for them either. All that it does, it gives you a temporary moment of happiness. And if that's what makes you happy, then you got a bigger problem here. We got a bigger problem here. So it's definitely the truth, Kayla. 100%. My bullies were 3 of my cousins because of the fact of me having things that they wanted or couldn't afford for a while. I was fed up and got their ass one by one. Period. Tear their ass up. Tear their asses up. I don't advocate for violence, but I'll fuck a cousin up. I don't give a damn. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care. Now, I was fat when I was in high school. I'm still fat, but I was fat in high school, okay? I didn't play that bullshit. You weren't about to come at me because I was fat. They'd be like, you fat, and I see myself every day, ho. You ain't got nothing else on me. You have nothing else on me other than I'm fat. I don't stink when I come in here. My breath don't stink when I come in here. My hair is done. You got a whole mouth full of teeth. They fighting for attention. But you worried about me being fat, bitch. I got branded as being mean. They told me I was mean. What was that? When we did the most likely vote and we had to do our own, remember? And I got voted class bitch that year.
Something like that.
I wore that damn title proudly. I was like, yeah, fucking right I am. What?
I was still pissed off. What's name? Got Reggie got voted shit, what was that? Like smart or some shit like that. What they're like
biggest smart ass.
All of the ignorant shit I have said.
But you're not a smart ass, AJ. Reginald was a smart ass. Not a real holy, but he was a smart ass. You wasn't. You used to say some snarky shit, but you was actually one of the coolest people we went to school with. And just about everybody loved you. Everybody fucking loves you. Fight back against your bullies, but she's my mom. I don't give a fuck about that either. Your mama got to get chin checked sometimes too. Rico. Your mama got to back up off you. You 19, getting ready to be 20 soon. Baby, once you get that confidence and you have your shit together, you tell your mama how you feel for real. And you can do it in a respectful way. You ain't got to cuss her out or holler and scream in her face, but you got to tell her the truth. And she needs to shut up and listen. If she ain't ready, then you got to put some boundaries in place with your mama. Everybody has to have boundaries, even parents, because parents can be toxic. They can be problematic, and they can cause you more pain and strife than any stranger on the street. Let me tell you what I was listening to the other day. I was on YouTube, and I'm subscribed to the YouTube channel, Am I a Jerk, right? And they do all of the Reddit stuff from the Am I a Jerk or Am I a Dumbass or Am I a Jackass on Reddit, right? Because there's a whole bunch of Reddit threads with all of these questions and shit on there. So there's a whole show and podcast dedicated to those questions on YouTube. So I follow it and I listen to it at night. That's what helps me go to sleep. This man said that the original poster, they call her the OP when you're an original poster. She said, I'm a 24-year-old female and my husband is 23, she said. She said, we started dating very early on in high school and I got pregnant with our first son. And she said, my father had a home that his parents left to him and they gave the house to her and her husband as like a dowry for their wedding. They got married. They had about 3 more kids. And this last kid she was pregnant with, her mom ended up being pregnant with twins at the same time that she was pregnant. Her twin boys was due just a month after the daughter's son was due. Okay? So now, fast forward, we're in a situation where the girl is 7 months pregnant. She went on a trip. Her husband has an HVAC company and she was running it with him. But the lady ended up going back into teaching and she got pregnant. She was 7 months pregnant and decided to come home early from this trip. And she comes home and finds her mother in bed with her husband. I cannot make this shit up. Her mother screams at her to get out of their room, that she's busy. And the son is just, the husband's just laying in the bed with her mama. She goes home and tells her dad, because they live right next door to each other now. Follow me. They live right next door to each other. She goes home and tells her dad that she just caught mom in bed with her husband. Her father is devastated. The mom comes over next door and finds out that she done told the father, and she's screaming. All you can hear is her screaming. Then, let me tell you what this raggedy ass piece of shit husband of hers did. He tells the wife now, that he enjoyed having sex with her mother better because she was better at it. And they had been having sex ever since he was 17 years old. He claimed that they was having sex when he was 18, but they actually started having sex when he was 17, around the time that he was dating her daughter. So follow me. You in a relationship with the daughter, you start sleeping with the mom at 17, and you continue that relationship throughout your marriage. You get married at 19, and y'all stay together until you're 24, I think. I think she was 24, getting ready to turn 25, and he was 23, getting ready to turn 24, around that number range. Now, the wife divorces the husband. She wants a divorce. So they're going through the divorce proceedings. Now her mama is pissed at her because she told their dad that he might not be the father of the last two twins that the mother had. And let me tell you how the daughter busted her. She threw a big ass party. Said she wanted to have a nice dinner party. And she had everybody come to the house. Her husband's family, her mom, her dad, everybody. She had them all come to the house and she threw the party. And then she busted their asses in front of everybody. She put out pictures, receipts, and she was like, you need to get a paternity test on these last two boys because they could be my husbands. Straight up to her father like that. Child, when I tell you I was sitting up here listening to this, I said, I know damn well that this woman is not sleeping with this girl's husband. But oh, it gets so much worse. Now, they get the divorce, the boy move out, and he starts like having a little, staying with her mom. Her mom and her husband are now a couple. He's trying to convince the court that he didn't cheat on her by himself and that she was cheating too. And the baby that she was carrying at the time is not his. And he was like, I never slept with her like that anyway because I prefer sleeping with her mother. Never mind the fact that they live in a no-fault state. Okay, which means that when you get in a divorce, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have proof. You have proof of the infidelity. As long as you can prove it, you can get everything. Okay? Number two, they live in a state where if you are getting a divorce and you have assets, those assets have to be split down the middle. Otherwise, you have to prove that, you shouldn't split these assets down the middle. But that woman said she was involved in the process of that HVAC company from start to finish. And she had proof of it. Now, he didn't get the house because the house was still in her father's name. So he had to move out. He told the judge he wanted a DNA test and he had proof that she was cheating on him. And that's why he cheated on her with her mother. Never mind the fact that he sat down and told that girl that he had been sleeping with her since he was 17 years old, which means it's a whole nother ball of wax going on here with this mama, and I just can't. But listen, I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second because this is a long ass story, child. Now look, the daddy pretty much divorced the mama. Okay, he was like, I don't want to have shit to do with you. It's over. It's over, bitch. She was done. He was done. Okay. Now, once that happened, he went on ahead and started the process of selling all their assets. That woman don't get nothing. She don't get nothing because she committed adultery. And in that state, adultery, it nullifies the divorce. It nullifies your marriage, basically. It nullifies your right to get anything in the divorce. So everything went to the dad. She lost everything, her house. And then, check this out. The sister-in-law found out that she was sleeping with her son. Well, the mother-in-law found out the other mother-in-law was sleeping with her son. So she went down to the church where the lady worked at and told everybody at the church that she was sleeping with her daughter's husband. They called the daughter to confirm that she was sleeping with him, and she said, yes, my mother was sleeping with my husband. They fired her ass on spot. Fired her on the spot because she was teaching young kids, and they thought she might try to sleep with some of them young boys in the damn class. So they fired her. Now listen, after this, the father and the siblings convinced her to go sit down with the arbitrator and sit down with the attorneys to talk to her mom to try to smooth things out. Because the father was like, despite the fact that me and your mother are getting a divorce, that's still your mom, right? So they sat down and this bitch got real smug and said, well, I only slept with him because he needed somebody and he made me feel alive again. He made me feel young again. And he told me that I was the best he ever had and that he never wanted to sleep with you because you were boring, and he loved being with me and he's in love with me and we're going to get married and we're going to live in a house together. Told the girl this in front of her attorneys. Now, is it smart to do that when the man is contesting the damn divorce? You done gave her attorneys all the ammunition they need to prove in court that you and her husband are a sack of shit. Now, the girl said they done, pretty much split everything down the middle, but she taking everything. She want full custody of their kids because she don't want her children around her mother because she feels like they're not safe around her. Bitch, I agree. And her family is split down the middle. Her brothers don't want to have nothing to do with her because they feel like they she put them on blast, and she didn't talk to them first. They don't want to be with their father, the man who fathered them, because that's not their dad. They got their own dad. Then check this out. Her oldest sister is 38 years old, and she knew about the fact that her mom was sleeping with her sister's husband, and she ain't tell nobody. She ain't say nothing. She knew the whole time because her mama told her. Child, I say all this to say this. People are toxic as hell. Parents, cousins, sisters, brothers, it don't matter. You do not allow people to walk all over you and not set boundaries in your life. Even your own mother can be your worst enemy. When you get to be an adult and you have control over what you say and what you do, you take control of your life. You don't allow her to make decisions that directly affect you and only you and leave you there to pick up the pieces. You do not do that. And you don't leave yourself open or subjected to a bunch of bullshit just to appease one person. No, ma'am. No, sir. You do not do that. You protect yourself at all costs, even if that means from your mama. This bitch got voted student council president in the 8th grade. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So, what that mean? That don't mean nothing. How to tell people off? Oh, child, that's easy. Listen. Telling people off is an art form. And when you ain't got no choice but to tell people off, you learn how to do it. I become very emotional when I feel like somebody fucking with me. And it only takes a spark for me to go off. A lot of people have a lot to say. They say, oh, it has a lot to do with the fact that you're a Sagittarius. No, I'm naturally like that. I'm a hair trigger is the point. It don't take much. It really don't take much. I'm always on edge because I'm always waiting for somebody to say something because that's how it's always been. And I understand how that can be, or how you can feel like, everybody sees you, but they see you for the wrong reasons. And you're visible, but you're not visible. Everybody's staring at you for the wrong reason. And you're always the one in the spotlight. And you're always the one that people are looking at or pointing at or laughing at. And it can be exhausting at times to constantly be on the edge or constantly be waiting for the shoe to drop, constantly trying to protect yourself. It can be very, very exhausting. So, I just learned how to defend myself because I had to. It was survival instincts. You go to school and you're in high school with over 100 kids. You're walking down the hallway, and the first thing that I had to do was establish that I was not somebody to be fucked with. Size or not, I'm not somebody you just gonna make fun of and think you're gonna get away with it. I don't play that bullshit. And I didn't have to fight. There was a rarity that I would get into an argument with a person, but fighting was a last resort. I never really fought at school. I didn't fight anybody. There was only once where that almost happened. And it was for a boy. I was gonna fight a boy. Look, I was in math class, okay? And I was in math class, and there was this boy that I saw, and he was always trying to impress these other dudes, right? You think go to bed? He was always trying to impress these other dudes, always trying to wasn't me this time, baby. It's a big crooked though. You see how it's crooked? So he was always trying to do stuff, and he had this thing he used to do. It was It was called the V step.
Oh Lord.
And it was stupid. I can't explain it, but it's kind of like it's so dumb. Like, I don't know no other way to explain it, but he would take the tip of his foot and like tap it on the ground and like move forward with it. Like, I don't know no other way to explain it, and I don't have no video evidence of it, and I'm damn sure not gonna do it on camera. I just can't, because I don't even know how to. So we was in math class one day. I was on my period. I did not feel good. I was having a very rough day. And he's back there just doing his little V step, and they laughing at him and joking at him. And I'm just like, please sit down. And he like, what, man? You just mad because you can't do it? My shit is lit. And I was just like, he didn't say lit. He said, my shit is dope. All right. And I was just like, it's really not. It's not. He was like, you just mad because you can't do it. I'm like, no. Verbatim, what he said was, you just mad because your fat ass can't do it. And I'm like, you really think that people want to do this fucking dance that you keep doing? I'm like, you're a court jester. You're somebody to laugh at. You're a clown. And all they do is snap their fingers and you dance like a little bitch because that's what you are. I was like, don't nobody care about you. They talk about you because you smell like a mule's ass every time you come in here. And then you be wearing other people's shit, or you wearing dirty ass clothes. And they talk about you because your hair be you be looking like you be living on the street for the last 3 days. But you worried about me being fat. That's the only thing you got on me, is that I'm fat. You can't say nothing else. I'm smarter than you. I'm pretty. And when I come in here, you ain't never smelled me a day in your motherfucking life. So I'm like, you can call me all the names you want, my guy. But I'm still not you, a fucking clown. He was like, yeah, but you a fat ass bitch. That was the hair trigger. I had enough. And I was like, okay, we can take this outside right now. And Mr. May was my math teacher at the time. He was like, Tiffany, you got to go. I'm like, I will be outside when you get outside. Since you got so much fucking mouth, I will see you outside. He was like, you need to go to the principal's office. I'm like, I'm not going to the fucking principal's office. I went downstairs and waited for the bus. I went downstairs because the 15 and the 14 used to stop on the side of the school. And I went and got on the bus and called my mother. Now, back then, we didn't have smartphones and shit yet because they was expensive. The smartphones was the Droid.
They ain't stopped nobody, just went straight downtown.
Right? The smartphones that was out during that time was Verizon's Droid. The Droids were the top of the line phones to have at the time. And you definitely had to have some money to use them. iPhones were not invented yet.
Nope.
So
2007.
Right. So you did not have an iPhone, babe. Okay. And everybody had ringbacks and shit. You either had a T-Mobile, Alltel, Verizon, or Sprint phone. And most of them were Motorola, Nextel, and BlackBerry. BlackBerry were the top of the line phones.
Razor was the top phones.
Right. So I got on the bus, picked up my track phone, and I called my mom. I'm cussing. I'm like, "Ma, this motherfucker getting on my." She like, "Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. When you calm down, you call me back." I'm so mad. I'm shaking. I'm on the bus. I waited for this nigga to come out of the school, and he decided he was going to get on the 247 because I opened the bus window and I was like, bring your bitch ass on the bus. Everybody on the bus got quiet. Nobody said nothing. So he went and got on the 247. So I was like, oh, you're not going no fucking where. Listen, I don't run nowhere. I don't run. Okay. Now, AJ, at the time, we was cool. Okay. we was getting close to being like fam at that point, right? I mean, AJ used to roll downtown every day. At that point, Dry see me walking across the grass, and he like, Tiffany, where you going? I'm like, I'm going on 247 because I'm finna fuck Vashawn's ass up. He like, oh, fuck. So he comes over there to the 247. He like, calm down. I'm not calming down. Leave me the fuck alone. I went and sat on the bus. Mind you, this nigga is at the back of the bus, scared to the motherfucker, and I'm just sitting there. So let me tell y'all about the people I went to school with. There was some instigating bitches, okay? There was this one nigga that was just like, Tiffany, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Vashawn called me a fat ass bitch in class, and he think he finna get away with that shit, and he not. I told him straight up, you want to talk shit about me, that's cool. We can have this shit out right now outside. I waited for him outside, and his punk ass came and got on this bus. So I'm trying to see what's up. This motherfucker just sat there, man. I ain't trying to hear that. And you don't want to fight me. I'm like, why? You scared you're going to get your ass whooped? Because I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Because you are not going to beat my ass. He was like, what you going to do? Sit on me? If I have to. I surely will. What you thought I was going to say no? You done lost your damn mind. Yeah, I will sit on you. Straight up like some Yokozuna shit. I surely will. And I will crush every fucking bone in your chest and rib cage if that will get you to understand that I am not the one to play with. Everybody on the bus just sitting there. Bus driver like, y'all not finna fight on this bus. I'm like, you can pull this bitch over and we can fight outside. But I'm going to get my hands on this little nappy-headed Negro before the day is out. I guarantee that. So, I told y'all, everybody on the bus is some instigating bitches, okay? Everybody quiet. They just staring at me. I ain't looked at nobody. I'm staring at Vashawn. Gerard has his hand on my book bag. I did not know that he had his hand on my book bag. But I could not move without him letting me go. Okay? I kid you not. They like, Vashawn, do your little dance. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, clown. Do your little dance. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm like, why not? I mean, everybody loves it, right? Y'all love the dance, right? They was like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. We love it. Yeah, go ahead and do it, clown. Court jester. All you need is a good hat with some nice little bells on it. He got his stupid ass up and did his stupid ass dance. It was like, man, I told you, I got up so fucking fast. Gerard yanked me back in the seat. He was like, sit down, Tiffany. I was like, Gerard, I swear to God, I'll swing on your ass if you don't let me go. He was like, well, we'll just be fighting, but you're not finna do this. We got ready to get off the bus, and that nigga ran, and I tried so hard to lunge for his ass, and Gerard grabbed me by the waist to keep me from getting him. And I was like, Dry, I promise you I'm going to get that nigga before the school year is out. You not going to be around to save him every time. And I'm like, that's going to go for any other you motherfuckers who think y'all going to fuck with me. I'm not playing with you. Y'all think just because I'm fat that I won't beat your ass. I will do what your daddy should have done had he had been there. Stop playing with me. And I was like, let me go. I'm leaving. I'm stomping off the damn bus. And Try like, let me go after her before she really find him. His ass ran. The little nigga ran to the bus and went on, got on another bus. And the bus took off. I'm standing by the bus and I was like, you a pussy ass bitch. Oh. Ever since then, nobody messed with me. Nobody said a word to me that was out the way. If they did, it was behind my back. And if I heard about it, they got confronted. I didn't play that bullshit. I don't give a fuck where your cousin's from, where you live at. If you lived on 10-5, if you lived in the projects across the street, it did not matter to me. I ain't give a damn about none of that. What you not finna do is disrespect me. Because I didn't do that to none of them. I wasn't sitting up talking about them. I didn't care. That wasn't none of my fucking business. Rico said, did I ever get his ass? No. I tell you what happened. He waited until the next year and apologized and said I was wrong and I shouldn't called you names. And I was like, all right, bet. He was like, Tiffany, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disrespected you like that. And I was like, okay. He was like, are we cool? I'm like, for now. He was like, man, I'm not going to fight no girl. I'm like, if you say something out the way to me again and you disrespect me again, you ain't going to have to worry about fighting me because you're going to be laid up in the house of Will somewhere. Your mama going to be burying you. So I suggest when you talk to me, you choose your words very, very carefully. And he just backed up and was like, all right, I'm sorry. That was the end of that. I haven't seen him since last year. Year before last?
Shit.
Was it 2019?
Yeah, before the pandemic.
2019, 2018 was the first time I ran into him because at the time his girlfriend was my nail tech. And he was dating her. And I told her to leave him.
He kind of was on some sucker shit.
I don't care. I told her to leave his punk ass.
I'm not saying
I sure did.
I'm not saying that you weren't supposed to. He was on some sucker nigga shit. So
I sure did. That was not me being messy. It was the kind of shit that he was doing. I told her she needed to leave his whiny, punk, manipulating ass. I sure did. Sure did. I don't regret it. I'll do it again. Hold on, let me pull up some of these comments. If I play with fire with fire, this vicious cycle will never end. Child, sometimes you gotta show people you ain't the one to be fucked with. I'm just telling you. And as much as I wanted to beat the shit out of people who I hated, when I saw them again, I realized that there's a certain thing that I believe in called karma. And that's one thing that I don't mess with. The Am I the Asshole stories make me feel a little bit better about my non-existent life. Period, Aaliyah, because they be on some sucker shit. Oh!
You just made me realize I'm not as petty as I thought.
Right? It'd be so much drama in the LBC. It'd be like, goodness.
I'm out here thinking I was a dickhead. God damn.
They're horrible.
Man.
Nah. Rico said my theme song is Victorious. Mess with. I actually really like that theme song. I used to play that a lot. My first ever fight was in 8th grade, back from Xmas break, and the girl that I fought was talking shit, so I walked up to her with a textbook in my hand while she was sitting down. She slapped, I slapped her back, pushed into the tables, and the only thing that she did was pull my hair. And the crazy thing was that the substitute teacher was the only one who broke it up. P.S. I didn't get in trouble in school or with my family because I told the whole story and they understood why I did it. And they were proud that I stood up for myself. But the only thing I regretted was not just slapping that girl. Only thing I regretted not doing was slapping the girl, white girl, back when she slapped me for no reason during my last year of summer camp. Oh, hell no. You put your hands on me, it's World War III in this bitch. I'm sorry. Now, Jared told me to let it go, so I let it go. And then that year later, like I said, he apologized. But Jared was a guiding compass even back then. Had he not been there, I would have got his punk ass. But he held me. I kind of liked it back then. Nobody ever held me like that before. So sue me, shit. I was a big girl back then too. Dry was all tall and skinny, but he's eerily strong for somebody who's very, very small weight wise. Well, that was before he started eating. But even when he was in the military, like he had kept that military regiment, he was even stronger, and I was deathly afraid of him because he used to be able to pick me up back then, and I did not like that. I did not like it at all. just saying. I cried wolf and I lied when I reported to her, to the director or owner of the camp with the counselor that was present at the time. And I was like, this lying ass bitch. And if you're wondering how old I was during summer camp, I was going into high school. God forbid we all out on vacation at a bar and someone gets into a bar fight. Listen, Tirza is the one. Tirza is the one we gonna have to stop. Because she got a hair trigger too. And she just be at the fucking ready. Oh, Jesus. Bitch, what you say? Time to go. Jared, get your shit. Get your shit. It's time to go.
We can't leave her here.
Well, grab up, because I'm about to leave. You're not going to have me up in no prison with a bunch of drunk hoes and prostitutes. Absolutely not.
I can't grab her, but like we go somewhere, Malcolm got to be with us.
Like, Malcolm, get your girl. Get your girl, because I'm finna leave her. Because I'm not finna go to jail. Now, if they put their hands on Tears, then we got to fight.
Yeah, it's different.
We got to fight. When they put their hands on her, we got to fight. Ain't gonna be no, I'm like, hold on. Let me get my wig off. Had to give it to somebody. Hold on, let me put it in my purse. Bitch, what? Like, I always wanted to see a bar fight. Child. Tears are gonna be at the ready, and Tiff gonna try and break it up, and then gonna say someone slick. Somebody gonna say something slick to Tiffany, and she gonna be like, you know what? We fighting. Yeah. That's pretty much how it's gonna go down. I ain't even gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. Life Jennings' 6th child came up to me and said something wrong at 6 years old. I was real nice and turned to leave. Life Jennings. The real Life Jennings. Then Donna, Alexis, and Nicole gonna come down. Oh, Alexis gonna be the first one. Beer bottle right on the edge of the bar. All hell gonna break loose. And the reason why she lied was because she was more popular than me, and I didn't have any real fans that I know I could trust at the time, and I felt very lonely. Oh, Kayla, I'm so sorry. Kenny and Maj gonna be observing from the sidelines. Oh, hell no. Y'all asses gotta help. Shit. If I break a damn nail trying to fight, y'all better do something. Shit. Nicole will fight in a minute too. You give her enough alcohol. Shit. Not tag team. He said, Don and I gonna do tag team moves on the bar brawlers. I can't. I'm just saying, y'all. Bullying happens to all of us. You just gotta know how to deal with it. I don't know what's going on with these new age bullies, though. They doing some shit I ain't never heard of or seen. That shit is ridiculous. Like, they embarrassing you for the rest of your life in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
All your shit on the internet.
Right. Like, y'all understand that shit is forever. It's not gonna ever go away. Like, you can't do people like that. And Janae gonna be in charge of the fight music. Not the fight music. She said that's why your dad is dead. No, my mom's boyfriend who looks like Life Jennings. Oh, I almost crushed this child's spirit with one look. Now she told you your dad is dead. Them fighting words. Nope. There's only a few things that would hair trigger me. Being called fat ain't one of them. So I don't understand why that's the first thing people go for.
Fucking kid life for the minute. You know something not real, right? What? Yep, your mama's a tooth fairy.
I don't really get hair triggered by that, but there's certain things that really irritates my soul, and I can become extremely volatile and vindictive, and I just go off. It does not take much. It's like literally a single hair could fall, and I'm ready to fight. Like, I just be angry. But that's fucked up. You don't say that to nobody. That means you knew something horrible about somebody and you use that to hurt them because you ain't got shit else to say. So you went low as low as you possibly could. And I'd have went real high and uppercutted her bitch ass straight to where she belonged, which is in a pine box. That's what I would have did. Out of my friends, while they arguing, I'm the one swinging. I ain't got time for talking. Can't be about that life. They like, you ain't got nothing to say. Move. Hold on, let me roll my sleeves up. Hold on. What you say? What you said? Oh, all right. I'm gonna be the one cheering y'all on, like, whoop her ass. I can't. I was about to say I'd rather my father be dead than be a deadbeat, but he whooped her for the same day for what she said to me, and she apologized. Summer camp and middle school were my worst times of my life. Even I had a bad moment in everywhere else. This kid bothered me in 8th grade because I had cerebral palsy, and he said, "You will always be in the wheelchair." So I threw him against the locker and started throwing hands on him. That's messed up. Just because y'all got disabilities or you have Asperger's disease or some form of autism, it doesn't mean that you're less than. And I don't understand why people always feel like they have to make themselves feel superior by talking to y'all like that. I never understood that. This child was 6 years old. Ain't no way I'm getting arrested. I'd have whooped her ass the way her mama and daddy should have. I'd have bent her on my knee and got my shoe. You don't talk to me like that. Then I'd have her run off to her dad. Like, Aaliyah whooped me. Yes, I did. Well, I'm going to whoop you. Well, come on then. I got this shoe. I'm ready. Come on, because I'm going to beat your ass like your mama should have beat your ass. You produced this little motherfucking demon. The fuck? I be fighting. Of course. I have an autistic nephew. He's a handful, but I still love him. Sometimes you gotta have your "this is for Rachel" moment. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Or if they fighting a girl and I done heard enough of the bitching, I'll tell that hoe. I'll tell her to hit that hoe. And you better hit, because it's always an open shot. No. He said, once I get tired of it, I'm telling you right now, hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit. Hit that hoe. Knock her out. There's a miss. It's okay, Kayla. Don't worry about it. I get what you meant. I'm going to go to bed, y'all, because it's 12 o'clock and I'm tired. So, y'all make sure to follow the Down for the Count podcast, because I'm getting ready to put up the storyline recap for SummerSlam. And I think that I have the way that I'm telling the stories will really get you excited for it. So make sure you follow that. And don't forget to follow me on my social media apps. I'm always on Instagram and on Twitter. All right. The names are similar or exactly the same. They're scrolling across the bottom. If you want to donate to the show, you most definitely can. I have to pay for StreamYard. All right. It costs me coins for me to go live 3 times a week. All right. So if you want to help me out and pay for it, most definitely do. You can donate to the Cash App for that. All right. My Cash App is right there. Do it. If you like makeup and hair and all that kind of stuff, my makeup review channel is right down there. It's Psych Design TV. You can go over there and look at makeup and hair reviews and just help me out. Even if you don't want to subscribe, just subscribe for my sake, okay? Just so I can have some extra subscribers and some extra views. Anyways, I'm going to try to put up some more content. I got a couple ideas for this year's Halloween looks that I want to do, and I'm going to do it over there on my makeup channel. So I got some things I got some irons in the fire, okay? Anyways, make sure you guys follow Down for the Count on our Twitter at Down for the Count 19. It's on Twitter and on at Instagram is at D4TC_podcast. And again, I'm getting ready to do the storyline recaps for SummerSlam. And I want you guys to hear it because I'm really, really working hard on retelling all of the stories for SummerSlam. All right. So make sure you guys follow the podcast because it is coming. I was supposed to have it up yesterday, but child, I was tired. Okay. I had shit to do. And don't forget to follow our partner at We Love Wrestling on Instagram and Twitter. He does everything. You can see he's always at some kind of show, always interviewing the girls. He very much supports the females on the indies and really supports the women in wrestling. He has a whole Wednesday segment on his YouTube channel dedicated to female wrestlers only. He has done countless interviews of girls who are up and coming, girls who have been going through NXT like Roxanne. He has interviews with Trisha Dora. He has interviews with Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, I think. He's got interviews with a bunch of girls who are popping right now, and he's interviewed them all, okay? So y'all make sure y'all follow We Love Wrestling because you can get all the indie stuff from We Love Wrestling for sure. And he covers all of the pay-per-views that's being had from AEW to Ring of Honor to Impact. If he doesn't go, he covers it for sure and he watches it. So my man 20 Grand Trey D over at We Love Wrestling. We love you. And y'all make sure y'all follow him and get all y'all information from Trey. All right. Now I'm gonna put y'all comments up and I'm gonna go. Her crying a little later, and she doesn't open her mouth to talk to me to this day. I don't care. Twitter, run tip her coins. Okay. I can use a little extra help running my channel. Good night, Brandy. Good night, Kayla. Good night, Aaliyah. She gonna pull out some orange looks for Halloween. Oh, I might. Anyways, you guys make sure that you follow We Love Wrestling, follow Down for the Count, and follow me. And on that note, we're gonna play the outro, and I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys Friday. Thank y'all so much for coming and being part of my show. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on the channel. It really helps to get my content out there for everybody to see. And I feel like even though we're a wrestling channel, we talk about a little bit of everything over here when I go live. So make sure you guys follow me on my social media as well. All of my socials are the same at Psych Design TV 2. You can find me on Twitter and you can find me on Instagram and you can find me on Facebook if you're a little and you like Facebook. But don't forget to follow me and subscribe and make sure you rate my videos and get that algorithm up to push it up so I can start being a little bit more professional, so I can start making some coins. Okay? I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.